Hi babes, come let me show you how I made my water ganache for the very first time and it came out absolutely perfect. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make water ganache. Yay! I'm so excited because it's my first time and it did not flop. I was scared. This was the first time that I'm going to try something I picked the recipe off online on TikTok and it came out perfect. This was the very first time. Sometimes you try out a recipe and it will come out nice. So let me take you through the recipe. You mentioned I'll drop it in the description box. Melt your chocolate and you add the water. It's just very simple. It's very, very simple, but you have to work very, very fast. You see the way I'm stirring while I was adding the hot water? You have to work very fast. If you don't do that, it's going to curdle. Curdle where? When I saw it on the baker's page that it will curdle if you don't do fast, I said curdle where? With the expensive, like the price I'm buying that chocolate right now, you can't curdle there. Thou shalt not curdle. So guys, I was very fast and my hands were literally shaking. I ain't gonna lie, my hands were shaking because my first time and I was worried that it might not turn out well, but it did. And I usually don't try things like I pick online, but that day I wanted to do chocolate ganache. The whipping cream I used for my ganache, I opened my fridge and I saw that it had gone bad. My head flew first because that was what I thought I'm going to use, and it was already late in the evening. There's no way I'm going to get any whipping cream. I don't know. Let's not even go to that story because I was very, very sad. That was what made me, that was what prompted me to start looking for other recipes, I can use for ganache, and I stumbled on this one and I tried it and it was very nice. The customer wanted a cake that is going to stay out for a very long time, so that was why I needed to do ganache under the cream cake. Usually I just crumb coat and do my final covering, but they told me that the cake is going to stay out from morning to evening. It was a customer service cake and they're using it for a company and it's going to stay out for a very long time. So I already agreed that I'm going to do ganache. Didn't know that my whipped cream is going to mess the whole thing up, and I'm so glad that I tried the water ganache for the very first time and it came out perfect. Now I would do it. I have a video of how I frost ganache. So it's the same way you're just going to do, but in this water ganache, I went in slowly because I've not done it before, so I was not in a haste. So I don't end up in premium tears. So I just went in because it was a bit runny. It's not like the same look the other whipped cream, the one you mix with whipped cream. It doesn't have the same texture. Maybe if I allowed it to rest for a while, maybe the next day, but I didn't have that luxury of time, so I just worked with it immediately after getting my water ganache. But it was not bad entirely because it was not fondant, so I didn't need it to be very that very, very hard chocolate ganache and covering. I just needed it to be light so that my whipped cream doesn't go it doesn't melt on time. So now I refrigerate it after I finished covering it, and I scraped out the top and I started adding my whipped cream frosting. So what I did was I did a 2-layer whipped cream. So if you want to do a whipped cream cake right now and you want it to stay out for a very long time, I would advise you do this ganache under beneath your cake. So because it's really allowed the cake to stay out for long. I was shocked when they sent me a picture of the cake as at 5 o'clock in the evening it was still standing there. And another thing that this ganache made my whipped cream to look like, it looked the end result of my whipped cream cake was absolutely flawless. I could not film everything. I'm going to drop the picture. It was absolutely flawless. The cake was picked up very early in the morning, and in the evening it was still like that. So this is what I meant when I said I did 2 coats. So that was the first coat. Then I went in again with a second coat so that it covers the ganache properly. So I don't want them to be seeing any sign of black chocolate under. So that was what I did. So you can just whip your cream in two batches. For instance, you're using 200 grams to cover. Do 100 first part and do another one. That way I feel that it makes the covering flawless. Okay, so so that I don't end up, carrying, when you are covering now and you end up, dragging that chocolate into the white. It's white. So that you don't spend 1 hour 1 hour or more decorating your cake. But at the end, everything was just nice and clean. The cake was so clean. You think it's a fondant cake. I'm telling you, you think it's a fondant cake, the way everything turned out to be. Even when I finished covering, I left it on the table. It was not sweating. Everything was just like fondant. So chocolate ganache is like a lifesaver. It's here to help every baker. So if you've not started introducing it to your customer for fondant, for whipping, for swings meringue, please do, so that it will take your cake to another level. And anything chocolate is always nice and tastes way better. The reviews I got from this particular cake, you would have thought maybe it was a very big cake. Everybody that ate it kept sending reviews from different angles. People even got my number, and I was like, wow, cutting through your cake and you're eating chocolate, how it's going to taste. So enough of this long story. So just try this out and let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video, in my next tutorial. Bye for now, guys. Mwah.